Namaste everyone.
Hello, namaste.
Hello, namaste.
How are you everyone?
Good, thank you. And you?
Thank you.
I'm also good. Okay, so today's whose turn is today? Okay, Palini, you can carry on your class.
Namaste, everyone. Hope you are all doing good. Let's sit in any comfortable position on your mat. Be sure your back and neck straight in one line. Make any preferable mudra with your hands. Gently close your eyes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Now focus on your natural breath. Notice how it is coming in and going out. Now join your both palms in front of your heart center. And let's chant a short opening mantra, 3 Ohms and 3 Shanti together. Deep breath in. Om. 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 Shanti. 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 Now bow down your head towards God and Mother Nature. And let's dedicate this practice for the peace, for the peace in all the world. Now gently rub your both palms together. Now apply them on your eyes, on your face, and the whole body. Join both palms and namaste to everyone. Gently blink your eyes and open your eyes. Namaste. Om Shanti. Well, let's repeat today our gentle vinyasa flow for beginners. Now you can drop your palms to the tabletop position. Adjust your palms under your shoulders and your both knees under your hips. Now let's untuck your toes and gently tuck your toes and sit on your heels. Your full feet are on the floor. Full feet on. Tuck your toes. Tuck your toes. It's they are lying down on the floor. Your outside of the feet, they are on the floor. Okay. On the floor like this. Yes. And let's drop your hips on your heels and keep your hands stretching forward to the child pose. Yes, you can make cup fingers and stretch forward. Try to sink down with your chest. And now you can return back. Inhale. Come back to the center, to Vajrasana. Sit in Vajrasana. In Vajrasana, your both hips on your heels. And your spine is straight. Now let's raise your both arms over your head. Inhale. Come up with your both hands. And interlock your fingers. Make the palms look upward. Stretch with the spine. And now let's try to make circle, keeping your arms beside your ears. Let's make circle. Inhale to the right or left, as you wish. Yes. And make it more down, more wide circle. Inhale, come back to the center. And with an exhale, change the direction. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Come back to the center. Yes. Now stretch again up with the spine and arms. And let's now interlace your elbows behind your head. Yes. And move them a little bit back from your head. Breathe in and breathe out. And try to move them side to side. Move only your elbows side to side. Keep your back straight in one line and shoulders in one line. Bring your shoulders back and elbows back and move only with your elbows. Yes. Breathe in, breathe out. And bring them back to the comfortable position. Now let's try again. Bring your elbows back from your head. Shoulders back from your head, yes. And move elbows from side to side. Exhale back to the center. Okay, now you can drop your both palms on your knees or on your mat, and let's do some twisting in Vajrasana or Sukhasana as you wish. And now let's put your left palm behind your right knee and put your right palm behind your spine, behind your back, and turn to the right side, look back. Breathe in and breathe out deeply with every exhalation. Try to go deeper, twist. Inhale back to the center. Now try with your another hand. Change your hands. Put your left palm, put your right palm behind your left knee and look to the left side back. With every exhalation, you go deeper. Twist. Deep breathe in, breathe out. Inhale back to the center. Now let's sit in Vajrasana, back to Vajrasana if you're in Sukhasana. In order to come smoothly to the child pose. If you're in Vajrasana, it's easy for you to bring your hands forward to the child pose. Yes. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, now try to move a little bit forward with your hands and lift your hips up for the puppy pose. Try to sink down with the chest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Walk back with your hands to the tabletop. Just your palms under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Now let's do some cow and cat pose. Inhale, look up, make an arc on your back, and tuck your tailbone out. Open your chest. Breathe out. Look down, make a hump on your back. Tuck your tailbone in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, let's hold cow pose for 5 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. With the next exhalation, look down, cat pose, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to the center. Now let's put your outer edge of your palm a little bit front and drop your shoulder down. Drop your right shoulder down and look at your left shoulder. Deep breath in, deep breath out. The next exhalation, let's come back to the center. Now change your hand. Your left palm front, that's elbow, left shoulder down. Look at your right shoulder. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, come back to the center. Be aware that your palms under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Now make a slightly hump on your back and tuck tailbone a little bit in. And let's do some circles on your wrists. Inhale to the front, right. Exhale, left, back. And to the center now. Let's change direction. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and back to the center. Very good. Now try to lean a little bit front on your palms. Lean front on your palms, on your wrists. And hold them spread. 5, 4. Keep your knees on the floor. Keep your knees on the floor. Okay, come back to the center. Now let's put your fingers out. They are fingers in. Now they're looking inside, and your wrists are looking outside. Yes, and with an exhalation, let's try to sit down and keep your palms on the floor as much as you can sit. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Back to the center. And again, exhale, try to sit. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale back. Okay, and the last time, let's try to sit with your palms on the floor. Palms on the floor and try to sit. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale back to the center. Now let's try to put your outside of your palm on the floor. Outside palm on the floor. Okay, yes, you can rotate your wrists. Okay, if you're tired. Okay, and gently, very gently, try to sink with your hips back. Inhale back to the center. Exhale one more time. Inhale back to the center. Okay, now you can drop your hips on your heels and rotate again your wrists to release your pain if you have. Okay, from here, let's drop your hands to the tabletop and untuck your toes and lift your hips up for the Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Stretch here, hips up, bend on the spine. Okay, good. Now let's bring your right leg front between your both palms for Ashtangaclass. Sink with your hips down for horse riding pose. Chest up in the horse riding pose. Your chest is up. Yes, sink with your hips down and chest up. Open your chest. Yes, and that your left leg also join your right leg in the forward bend. Bring your left leg together and forward bend. Stretch your spine. And all the way come up. Inhale to Uttanasana. Try to make a little bit arc on your back if you can, or you can stay in volcano pose if you wish. Exhale again, forward, down, really forward. Inhale, halfway look up. And let's bring your both legs with the next exhalation to the plank position. Yes. Now let's drop your knees, chest, and chin down on your mat and try to make Ashtanga Namaskar. And try to lift your knees and hips up off the floor, keeping your chest on the floor. Lift your knees and hips off the floor. Keep your chest on the floor and try to walk front with your toes. Try to walk front with your toes, keeping your chest on the floor. Your knees are out of the floor, knees off the floor, and walk front a little bit as far as you can. Yes, and release down, relax. And swing yourself forward for the Cobra Pose. Your chest up, inhale, and exhale. Roll yourself back to the mountain. Exhale. You may pedal your legs here if you wish. And now let's get back to the plank. Drop again your knees, chest, and chin down on your mat. Now fully flatten on your belly. Your belly is on the floor and your chin on the floor. Try to stretch your arms forward. Your palms may facing forward and stretch them forward and legs backward. Your arms and feet now on the floor. Yes, fully flatten on the floor. And stretch front and back with all your body parts. Keeping flattened on the floor. And release. release your muscles back in the normal position. And again, try to stretch front and forward, keeping yourself on the floor. Keep yourself on the floor, Okay, release back to the normal position. Exhale. Okay, now we can do again reverse boat. Now you can lift off your arms up and lift your legs up from the floor. Yes, like this. And keep breathing, breathe out here. Breathe in, breathe out. Release back to the floor. Let's try it 2 more times. Inhale, come up to the boat pose. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Now exhale and drop yourself down slowly. And 1 more time. Inhale, lift up to the boat pose. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. And breathe out, fully flatten on the floor. Release your legs, release your arms. Breathe in and breathe out deeply. Okay, now put your palms in front of your chest. Your both palms in front of your chest. And swing yourself forward for the Cobra Pose. Inhale. And exhale, go to the Adho Mukha Svanasana or mountain pose, if you wish. You can pedal your legs here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You can use Ujjayi breathing, ocean breathing. Okay, now that's again, drop your knees, chest, and chin on the floor. With the ashtangaclass. Okay. Yes. Jessica, is your internet? Good. So now we are dropping knees, chest, and chin down on the floor. Yes. And now flatten yourself fully on the belly. Again, fully on the belly. Okay, now let's stretch our leg. Let's now your right leg up on the floor. You can drop your chin, drop it, fully relax, yes. And lift your right leg. Yes, right leg together with your knee. And Press your palms on the floor. Press your palms on the floor in front of your chest. Yes, and bring your another leg as a support for your right leg. So you can use another leg as a support under your knee. Okay, release back on the floor. And try to lift your another leg off the floor. Yes. And release back. Exhale, release back. Now let's try to bring your both heels on your hip bones. You can grab your both feet with your both hands and put them both on your hip bones. Yes. Keep them on the hip bones and try to lift your chest up. Inhale. But don't lift your thighs up. Now still we keep our knees on the floor, and heels on your hips. Yes. Heels on the hips, knees on the floor, and try to lift chest up. Yes. Okay. Deep breathe in. Deep breathe out. Okay, release back. Release your legs. Deep breathe in. Deep breathe out. Now let's try to do bow pose. Grab again your both feet with your both hands. Now we lift fully. Your whole body is balanced on your belly. Lift your thighs, lift your knees and chest. Open your chest and stay on your belly. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's try to swing forward and back, front and back. A little bit slowly, slowly. Breathe in, breathe out deeply. Okay, now let's release back on the floor. Now let's try to make a bow pose again. Grab your both legs with your both hands and come into a bow pose. Your full body is on the belly. Now let's try to drop yourself to the right side. Just into the right side, yes, and keep your left hand with your left leg and stretch left leg and left shoulder. You are just lying on the right side, on the right shoulder, on the right hip, and try to stretch your left leg and left shoulder. Deep breathing in and out. and come back to the center. Exhale. Come back to the center into bowl pose. Lift your thighs, lift your chest up on the floor. And let's drop yourself to the left side and stretch right leg and right shoulder. Okay, release to the center and relax yourself on the floor. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now let's drop your right elbow in front of your chest and bend the left leg and grab it with your left hand. Your right elbow in front of the chest and left leg in your left hand. Yes. And stretch them, try to reach higher, and now you can lift your elbow up, yes, and keep balance in the middle, balance in the center. You can lift your elbow up and press your palm, yes, the balance in the center, yes. Okay, release down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now inhale, put your left elbow in front of your chest. Left elbow in front of your chest. And grab your right foot with your right hand and stretch it. Keep your left palm on the floor, and you can lift your elbow, yes, and stretch. Try to stretch your leg and arm, yes. Exhale, release down. With an exhalation, release down. Okay, now you can put your palms in front of your chest. Your both feet close, both feet together, legs together. Swing yourself forward for the Cobra Pose. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale to the downward facing dog or mountain. Exhale. You can pedal your legs here. Now bend your both knees. Bend both knees and come to the child pose. Deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now come back to the downward facing dog. Now bend your legs and walk or jump front to Dandasana. Your both legs front hips down on the floor. Yes. So Dandasana, both legs stretched in front of you. Okay. Now let's touch your right foot to your left inner thigh. Touch your right foot, your left inner thigh. Try to keep your knee on the floor. Yes, or you can put something under your knee. Now both arms up with inhalation. Inhale, both arms up. You can grab your wrist or you can just bend down with your both hands, grabbing your feet with your hands or the wrists as far as you can stretch. Exhale, bend down. Keep your back straight, yes. Inhale, halfway look up. And exhale, bend down. And now bend down and hold. Exhale. Deep breathe in, breathe out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. And release your right leg, front. And let's change your leg. Yes. Left leg, left foot to your right thigh. All the way, come up with your both arms above your head. Inhale and exhale. Bend fully down to your leg with your wrists or your hands. Inhale, halfway look up. Lengthen your spine. And exhale. Down. Let's hold here. Let's hold down. Yes, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Inhale up and release your legs. Drop your hands on the floor. Drop your hands behind your back. Bend your both knees in front of you. And try to make a bridge pose from here as a counter pose. Inhale up and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release back, drop your hips back on the floor. Okay, now you can lengthen, strengthen, straight your legs and lay down on your back. Your legs together. Legs together, and let's lift one leg 90 degrees and another leg 30 degrees, a little bit lower, yes. And try to change your legs to 39. Inhale, exhale, and keep your spine flattened on the floor. Yes. 5, floor. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and release back on the floor. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Okay, now let's try to lift your both legs together to the 90 degrees. And you can bend your knees if you wish, or you can keep them straight. Mhm. Okay, now let's bring them down and up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And the last time up. And slowly bring them down. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You can shake your legs if you wish. Now, with the next inhalation, let's lift your chest, lift your spine forward, and balance on your hips in the boat pose. Yes, your arms front. Yes, into the boat pose. Yes. Exhale, release back, lift your hips. You can cross your legs for a little bit. Yes, and bring down to the boat pose. Yes. You can lift for a while your hips. Again, yes. And bring back to the boat. Okay, release, drop your legs and lay down on your back. Okay. Your both legs together and bend your legs in your knees toward your chest. Yes. Hug your legs. Hug your legs with your hands. Yes. And you can roll front and back or side to side. The spine. Okay, now let's do some twisting. You can drop your both knees to the right side and look to the left side. Then change. Exhale, change your side. Drop your both knees to the left side and look to the right side. Exhale, deep exhale, and inhale to the right side again. Inhale. Exhale to the left side. Inhale to another side. And back to the center. Okay, now you can release your legs, release your palms down to the Shavasana. Keep your palms up to the ceiling, your legs, right leg to the right, and left leg to the left. Relax here, flatten your spine on the floor, and feel your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now and slowly move your fingers, move your toes. Be aware of your body. Now you can stretch your arms up above your head. Bend your left knee and turn to the right side and push your left palm on the floor and sit in any comfortable position on the mat with the closed eyes. Notice your breathing, notice your breath out, natural breath. Put your hands in any preferable mudra. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Now let's chant one time Om and 3 times chant it. Breathe in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your both palms together in front of your heart center. Thank God and Mother Nature for this practice, for this beautiful day. Rub your both palms together. Apply them on your eyes, on the face, and the whole body. And gently blinking open your eyes. And namaste to everyone. Thank you very much.
Okay, so now we'll give feedback to Pardenji. So Jessica, you can start. Jessica, you can start with your feedback, like what you want to say about Pardenji's class. How do you like about the class? If you want to say anything, you can say to Pardenji. Okay, 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐺, you can start your feedback if you want. And so,
Sorry, I can't hear you clearly.
okay, now you guys can hear properly.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Jessica ji, you can give feedback to Palden ji that what did you like about the class? Where did you see the improvement in the class? So you can say to Palden ji.
Thank you. Paulin, thank you very much for the class. I really like that we can enjoy your class in a really calm environment. And if I may give some suggestions, maybe you could be more sure of what you want us to do for the postures. You can be more definite, and maybe you can describe while showing us on how or what posture you want us to do. Maybe that's just a suggestion, but I think it's a really nice class. Thank you.
Okay, Chayana ji.
I think still need to more practice until you get used to it. Yeah. Thank you for the class.
Yeah, Palin, your confidence was very nice. You tried your best. It's okay. It's starting. We all do mistakes. So there is always a scope of improvement in ourselves. Same like even in any stage you are at the time of teaching, whenever like you teach, there's always we learn also while teaching. So we have to improve ourselves with the time. Your class was good. There was like little bit off vinyasa flow. Your vinyasa flow is breaking somewhere, and your instructions were breaking. But for your try that you have tried your best. For that, clap everyone for Palinji.
Thank you.
Very nice, Palinji. So who's gonna come tomorrow? Who's chance? Okay, Jainaji. Best of luck for tomorrow. Namaste everyone. See you guys tomorrow.
Namaste. See you.
Take care.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paulin.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.